explain why in just a second. But right now, I wanted to welcome you to Mimi's Central. And on my channel, you will find different meal plans, meal prepping videos, cooking, recipes, crafting, gardening, frugality, chit chat, sit back and have a coffee, and many more. So I wanted to just welcome you to my channel and ask that you watch this video all the way till the end. And at the end of the video, if you decide that this is something you'd like to take part in, all you have to do is click that icon bell, and you'll be part of my community, and you will be a subscriber to my channel. So, as we can see, today I have some items out, and I am going to be meal prepping for the week. Actually, this may be enough for 2 weeks, because what I'm going to do is make like two of everything, or cook it all at once and then freeze half for next week, or another night this week. So we're going to see how it turns out. But this is the plan. The plan is to cook this today, everything that I have out, and then split it up, eat it once this week, and freeze it for next week. So let's get started. Hello, Alfonso. How are you? I am doing this live. I'm going to tell you why I'm doing it live. Because my phone is totally messed up. I have no memory left on it. There's nothing in the storage, so I don't know why I can't seem to just make some videos and then upload them later. But anyway, here's what we're doing today. I am going to be making a quiche. Now, if you've been on my channel, you know that I cook everything from scratch. I use fresh vegetables and fruits as often as I can, if not frozen, or they are fresh and I freeze them myself. So I've been trying to make some meals that are no meat, meatless meals at least once or twice a week. What I have here is I have some eggs that I am going to be using for a quiche. These eggs were frozen so that they kept a while. So now I just got to finish scrambling them up. And I had some fresh asparagus that I flash froze myself. And I have my cheddar cheese, and I'm not even going to do a crust with it. I'm just going to do a basic quiche. I think this is going to be really, really good. So quiche is a great meatless meal to have. You can mix it with egg whites if you want, which if I do need more eggs in it, I am going to add just some egg whites that I keep in the freezer. I have a carton of egg whites. The second thing I'm going to be making is, this doesn't look like much, but this over here is ground veal, pork, and beef. And this is how I make my meatballs and my meatloaf. I haven't made a meatloaf since I think the late fall. So before the weather gets really hot, I want to have a meatloaf dinner. And I make my meatloaf in the crock pot. So when I do make the meatloaf, I'll probably do another live video and let you cook with me. Okay? So how's that go? How's that? This was included in my mystery meal video that I uploaded a little while ago. Usually I load them up on Tuesdays, and they usually show up in my shorts feed. What I do is I'll have one ingredient, and then I will ask everyone to try to guess what I'm going to be making with that ingredient. I usually do it on Tuesdays, but seeing I'm doing a meal plan video today and a meal prep video, I just thought that I would do the mystery meal today too. So, no cheating. Here goes. This is acorn squash that I grew last year that I dehydrated and rehydrated today. I'm going to be adding some lentils to this, and a can of mushroom, a can of tomato sauce, and maybe a little bit of diced onion. And I'm just going to serve that as either a side dish or it can be a whole meal, because the lentils are packed with proteins and vitamins. I've got my greens in the vegetable, and anything made with tomatoes and onions to me just tastes really, really good. So I got 1, 2, this is going to be 3 meals. Okay. This here is, we're Italian and we call this greens and beans. I know the steam coming out, but you can use, usually it's escarole. It's escarole and beans. It's a nice side dish. You can usually use spinach with it. You can use rabi. You can use broccoli if you wanted. You could use, the escarole is a traditional way, and it's a very healthy meatless meal. You serve this with some nice crusty Italian bread and butter, and boy, have you got a great meal. So that's been simmering, and I think that's about done. So I'm going to be turning off that crock pot. Just another side vegetable is I steamed up some broccoli. I like to have a couple of different vegetables cooked and put aside, and we just eat them later on. That's all. I can eat it with the salad or as a little snack or something. But I love broccoli and I love having it on hand. I left my oatmeal out for a reason, and that is because I've been promising and promising myself that I am going to be making some maple granola, and I haven't made it yet. So it's going to be kind of warm this week, so I should really do this stuff like in the morning, any kind of baking or anything, just to get it over with. So I'm going to be using all of that, and I'm going to be making some granola that I could get to put into my oatmeal or some yogurt. And I have a lot of oatmeal, so I'm thinking I also may make some peanut butter granola bars. So that's another option. I did take out a can of peaches. I'm trying to use up my preps in case you haven't noticed. These are in extra light syrup, and they're really good as if you got a sweet tooth at night or something, or in the morning if I just have my toast or my oatmeal and have a little fruit with it, it's really good. Now, I cook mostly from scratch. I don't buy any pre-made products or ingredients or anything like that. If I can't make it, we don't eat it. But I do have a lot of preps, and I'm trying to incorporate them into my meal planning so that I can rotate. So if I'm not using them and I'm not rotating them, they're just going to sit there and they're going to end up going bad. I don't want that. So every day, or like once a week, actually, I take out a few of my preps. I put them aside. I leave them on the counter, and then I get creative, and I decide what I'm going to make with them. So this is how I'm doing my week. I used to do this a while ago. Haven't done it in quite a while. But this is a lot of fun to just get it done. And the weather's going to be nice. I can be outside. I can, just rest if I need to. I can relax. And I don't have to worry about dinner. Now, like I said, once I eat something, whatever's left over is going to be packed away properly and frozen. So hopefully next week I won't have to cook too much. We're going to see. I do have another, I could tell you what I'm going to serve with it. The quiche is going to have a side salad with homegrown lettuce that I'm growing in my house. The meatloaf I think I'm going to serve with some green beans and maybe some candied carrots or glazed carrots. The acorn squash will be served with this lentils going in it, and I think I'm just going to make a nice loaf of crusty, no-knead Dutch oven bread. And I just think that's going to be a nice meal. The It's supposed to be escarole beans, but spinach and beans is going to be served with some homemade sauce I have, and no meatballs or anything, but just like a side of pasta. So that's one meal there. I don't know when I'll throw in the broccoli. I might even just maybe use it for a stir fry or something. So if I need an extra meal, I could do like a chicken and broccoli stir fry. I'll just boil up some rice. I have my bean sprouts. I have everything I need, and I could make a real nice stir fry dinner. So the two meatless meals for this week will be the spinach and beans with pasta on the side, and my quiche with a salad. So I want to thank everyone for watching, and thank you for coming by, and thank you for the thumbs up. I could use a thumbs up, I could use the encouragement, and we could all work really hard to help get my videos out to more viewers. I really appreciate everyone stopping by. Let me know if you're a new subscriber, and leave a comment below on what you're doing this week for your meals. I hope you are all as blessed as I am, and have a great day. This is Mimi Central, and I will catch you on the next video.